First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rachel Coulter.
And if you have any outdoor plans over the course of the next few days, even just getting to and from those outdoor plans, we are going to be dealing with some gorgeous conditions. Lots of sunshine, dry conditions, and then even above average temperatures for the afternoons. It's going to put us in the 70s as we continue through the rest of the weekend into the weekend. Just doesn't last very long. Here's as much of an early heads up as we can give you that we have quite the dramatic drop in temperatures expected next week. And I want to show you just how much so here in a few minutes. But in the meantime, let's get you out the door. Temperatures are lovely. We're sitting in the upper 50s in the mountains, but the mid 60s elsewhere with lots of sunshine out there. We'll see some high clouds filtering at times. That's going to be about it. 70 degrees is that forecast high temperature this afternoon in the Charlotte metro, but give or take a few degrees depending on where you're listening in. Upper 50s by 6 o'clock, 56 by 7 o'clock, right before those polls close. So pretty comfortable as you head out the door. Get those last minute votes in, and then overnight tonight, these temperatures will drop pretty quickly because we will see those clear, calm, dry conditions. We're looking at the upper 30s north and west of Charlotte, 42 degrees, that forecast low temperature, which we're used to. It's certainly seasonable this time of year. Low 40s for southeastern counties. And then over the course of the day tomorrow, those temperatures will warm back into the low 70s. I will say Wednesday is going to be a little breezy thanks to a disturbance that's going to be passing to our north. That's really going to be all the impact. It brings us 73 to 70 degrees on Thursday. Not much of a temperature drop with that, but it will be seeing wind gusts around 20 to 30 miles per hour over the course of the day, enough to be noticeable over the course of our Wednesday. Very comparable conditions for the end of the week as well. And then we get to the weekend. So there's going to be a couple of cold fronts that move through. One will bring some overnight early Saturday morning showers. I think most of us are asleep when that passes through. The next one moves through on Sunday. Some passing showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm. Got a little fuel to work with that. On Sunday, impacts look limited at this time. And then we get that reinforcing shot of cold air behind another cold front. This will likely be the coldest temperatures of the season so far, not only locally, but regionally and dramatically so. We may have that first freeze at the Charlotte Douglas International Airport by the time it's all said and done. Tuesday morning, we're going to go from morning lows in the 50s thanks to some added cloud cover this weekend down to about 30 degrees. That is just now working its way into our 7-day forecast. We are watching it. In the meantime, enjoy these gorgeous conditions. This is quite a forecast that we have. Heading out the door for the rest of your work week ahead. The Charlotte FC game looks good. Again, that rain should hold off until the overnight period. You'll notice that 20% chance of rain on your screen for Saturday. That's mainly the morning hours in case a lingering shower is hanging around. Otherwise, that 20% on Sunday is an isolated shower or storm chance. Ultimately, the Panthers game looks good to go for the most part. And then there's the 55 degrees. So starting Monday, heading on into Tuesday, that's when that 20-degree temperature drop arrives. So we'll be watching it as we get closer and closer.